EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in Silicon Valley. And with the foghorn bellowing behind us, that means it's time for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Please welcome your 2026 San Francisco 49ers.
On the visiting sideline, that's the Chargers head coach. His guys playing extremely well, 6-2 in their last 8. Across from him, you've got the head coach of the 49ers. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. Designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Not the sharpest of starts on offense here, an early 3rd and long. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time, led out by the last pick in the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, we'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
First down run, netted 3, so we've got a 2nd and 7 here. Shotgun snap to Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Now it's McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey inside the 20, and he will go all the way. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown San Francisco. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Good looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic. Currently 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. First carry here for Omarion Hampton. Not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Motion man is Harris. Throwing now is Herbert. A looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here's J.K. Scott now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He connects with Gray on that one. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That's the versatile Jordan James. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. Here now, 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd.
Purdy gonna put it up again. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, 49ers.
At the 45-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Ryan Brzee in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
3rd and long. Here's Purdy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now Purdy. That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on downs. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on 4th down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every position you have and sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down and distances, at certain parts of the field, to use that extra down, it changes everything. And the last thing I'll say, Mike, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. We don't decide to go for it on 4th down, or at least I'll say the good teams don't decide to go for it on 4th down on 4th down. They knew they were going for it on 4th down 3 plays ago. They knew on 1st and 10, this was 4-down territory. So 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, the play caller is using that information to say, if I need 4th down, I had it. so I don't need to get it all on second, all on third. So it changes the philosophy and the flow of the play caller, and the players are a lot more comfortable nowadays being in these situations.
Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. And it might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters, too.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7.
Brought down, that is on the 8-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the ground, Hampton. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Quentin Johnston. 8 yards on the pickup. And this.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll go. It's Hampton. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. They needed 3. They got 6. Enough for the conversion on 4th down.
1st down. 1st and goal, Los Angeles.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Hampton trying to work inside. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Hampton. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
McConkey in motion. Here it is on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to get him out of danger for the moment. He's got the 1st down past the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down.
Purdy's pass complete to Ricky Pearsall. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
27 yards.
A gain there of 27 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
2nd and 6.
Here's Purdy again.
34-yard line.
Over the middle to Kittle. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
13 yards.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. On the handoff, McCaffrey. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 11-yard line.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. And he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown. 49. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The kick is good. Makes the score Niners 14, Chargers nothing.
Both team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Purdy. He'll set up the screen here to Pearsall. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
15 yards. And the 49er.
Purdy. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
On the ground is Robinson. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Chargers offense getting set to get back to work. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. That one complete to McConkey. It is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Going left side, complete to Harris. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
9 yards. And the Chargers.
Throwing now is Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. 2nd down, they need 3.
Johnston.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He's going to look for the home run ball. 3rd down and 3. Throwing again, Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
The Chargers field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are on the board just before halftime.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. But I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 12 is here. After this weekend, 2/3 of the regular season will be in the rearview mirror. Let's get into the highlights. Our journey through the NFL starts now. We begin at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Texans. And it's the former Seminole, Trey Benson. He gets a seal here, and up the alley he goes.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return is Ricky Pearsall. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs. And he's right there among the best in the league. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
On second down, Purdy. Going right, it's taken in. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
A first down throw for Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 9.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
4th down.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative. No time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
The Chargers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And the Chargers, first down. A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. They pick up 17 through the air. It's good for a Charger first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit.
And he will score! Omarion Hampton, touchdown Chargers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the 49ers.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Out to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
On the coverage.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the 49er.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. The throw here is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
And 1 at the 39-yard.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
Made at the 38-yard line.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
3rd down.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have a Niners first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches.
At the 37-yard line.
On play action, here's Purdy. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle.
Purdy's pass complete to George Kittle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 27
That's
yards.
good for 27 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
The tackle by
A loss
Denzel
was
Perryman.
definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. Oh, and he is deep-leaded on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
A 3-yard loss on the
Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. That is caught to the goal line and in. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Trader now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chargers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. McConkey in motion. No play fake. Herbert throwing right. That's Johnston. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On play action. Now Herbert. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The Niners offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Off the play fake, Purdy. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
3rd down, Purdy. Now he'll air one out. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone, and they'll bring it back out to the 20-yard line. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Big slant, brought in by Harris. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9.
On 2nd down, a run with Hampton. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They get 12 yards on that pass, and the Chargers have the first down.
First down. A gain of 12.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
49ers offense about ready to take over once more. And right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Now it's McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down.
This is 3rd and 6.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
And a 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Prater's kick is good. And the 49ers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, here comes Davis. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Chargers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Another run here with Hampton. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
On the tackle. 5 yards on the pickup. And this is
the gun, it's Herbert. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20. That's another.
Now Herbert again. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. They try to set up the screen, but this one's doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Herbert to the air again. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing again, Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
19 yards. That's another Chargers.
Herbert to the air again. That one taken in. Greg Harris. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Chargers' 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Oh, Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. They'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. First and goal as they convert on third down.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. So a win here for the 49ers. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.